Hey Disney family, welcome to another episode of For the Love of the Mouse. I'm Crystal.
And I'm Bryson.
And today we are going to talk about our top 5 each things that we tried at 2018's Food and Wine Festival.
First things first, let's do some housekeeping things like we always do. Please make sure if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button down below. There's a little bell icon next to that button. Hit that and you'll be notified about all of our videos on Mondays and Fridays. And if you like our videos, please be sure to hit that like button. Looks just like that. Hit it. And if you think your friends out there would like our channel and our videos, please be sure to share it on social media. So let's dive into Food and Wine Festival.
First things first, if you haven't already, be sure to check out our other Food and Wine videos that will help you when planning your trip to Food and Wine Festival. Just a couple quick things. These little gift cards are the key to success at Food and Wine Festival and coming home with money. So be sure to grab yourself a gift card and load it up with however much you've budgeted out for your food and wine ventures. And also be sure to grab your passport so that you can check each and every item off of your list as you move your way around Food and Wine Festival. So, top 5s. Do you want to start?
Okay, we're going to go 5 to 1.
Yes.
So, my number 5 is from Brazil, and it's the moqueca. Have no idea if I said that right.
No. But we tried.
All right. It is a delicious dish. I loved it. Came with the cheddar bread, or we got it with the cheddar bread. I love the cheddar bread. I love a doughy bread. Thought it was awesome. The cheddar bread was the perfect accompaniment to the moqueca.
Dip it in there.
Dip it in there.
It's really good.
Still don't know if I said that right. What's your number 5?
My number 5 was from France, and it was the Passion Martini Slush. It was really hot.
It was.
And it was really refreshing. And I don't think it was super strong. I thought it was just really refreshing and tasty. It had a great fruit juice flavor. It was big. It was really big for food and wine standards and for the amount of money that you paid. Because at other booths, you'd spend that much money and get half as much.
So for my number 4, we're going to stay in France. And we're going to go with the escargot croissant. Snails. Now, before you get weirded out, I tried an escargot by itself. I took it out of the croissant. Tasted like a mushroom, had the texture of a mushroom. So if you like mushrooms, get it. Because it's a croissant. It's stuffed with 2 snails, I think I had in mind. A ton of garlic, butter, sauce.
Herbs, yeah.
Yeah, everything. So they hide it. It is delicious. It is truly one of the most flavorful dishes I had. And I would go back today and get more if we lived in Orlando.
My number 4 was the seared scallops from Wine and Dine Studio. Now there's a couple different scallop dishes around the different booths, but this one I thought was really good because of the truffle celery root puree. It was so good. We had this dish last year too, and it was just delicious. And the scallops were cooked really well, which is really hard to do when you're feeding a ton of people in an outdoor tiny little kitchen. So I thought they did a really good job, and I thought it was just as good this year as it was last year.
My number 3 is the spinach dip from Almond Orchard. Now it came in a little dish. I didn't think it was going to be that great. Crystal brought it over the first day we were there. I didn't really expect much from it, but up until that point, it was probably the best dish. If we had stopped right there, it'd be number 1 on my list. I really enjoyed it. Came with enough chips to actually eat all the dip, which some items at Food and Wine Festival you can't say that for. But this had plenty of chips, plenty of dip, plenty of flavor. I loved it, and once again, I would go back today.
My number 3 was the passion fruit cheesecake at Hawaii. And this is another dish that they brought back from last year, and it was one of my favorites, and I just absolutely love it. Anything passion fruit is always going to make my top 5. There's just no other way around it because it's my favorite food on the planet. But I thought it was really good. It wasn't an overwhelming passion fruit flavor, which was probably for people who aren't as obsessed with passion fruit like me. But I thought it was really good, and it came with macadamia nuts. It just took me to the islands. It was delicious.
My number 2 is going to be the crab cake from Coastal Eats. Now there's some controversy while we were eating this. We had a lady come up to us unannounced and inform me that she could teach the kitchens at Disney how to make a true crab cake.
Maryland crab cake.
Maryland crab cake.
Okay.
I gave her a hug and told her thank you, and I ate my crab cake. And I loved it. It was delicious. I'm from Colorado. I don't get crab cakes a lot, so this was delicious. It was amazing, good flavor, good crunch. It was exactly what I've come to expect from a crab cake, so I thought it was really good.
It didn't have a ton of fillers.
No.
It was a lot
didn't.
of crab.
It was a lot of crab. It was flaky. So, I mean, it was good for me, even though we were in Orlando and not Maryland. So.
Sorry. My number 2 is also seafood, and it's from Hops and Barley in America, and it is the New England lobster roll. Now, we've seen a lot of different versions of this lobster roll throughout Food and Wine Festival on various channels and things, but ours looked amazing, and it had a ton of stuff on it, and it was full. The only thing I will say is that each year it gets smaller.
Yeah.
So every year it goes down a little tiny bit. But it was tons of flavor and it was just delicious. And if you like a good buttery lobster roll, go for it because it was so good. Oh my gosh, I want one right now.
My number 1. This did not change from last year. It's probably the reason I wanted to go back to Food and Wine Festival. Corned beef from Flavors of Fire. She thought it was too salty last year. I hate salt and I loved it still. This year, I thought it was perfect. The way they did it, loved it. Do it again next year, please, because I'm coming back and I want the corned beef from Flavors of Fire. Great taste, great smoky flavor. I love it. I have a smoker here at home and I could not emulate what they do. I mean, it is phenomenal and
It was really good.
it was really good.
My number 1 is a really unexpected dish that I didn't even order. He ordered it. And it was so good. It was absolutely delicious. And I hope they bring it back next year because I'm going to get 5. And I'm
really confused what this is.
And I'm actually pulling an audible because it's not what I have written down on my paper.
List. That's not her number 1. So I'm really interested to hear this.
My number 1 is from China. And it was the duck bao.
Oh, yeah.
With the hoisin sauce. It was so good. It had so much flavor. I thought it was going to be like the cheeseburger pods and like the teriyaki chicken bun from Japan, I think it was. But it wasn't. It was like a little flatbread. And it had tons of really good flavor. The duck was cooked really well. It was just so good. And he ordered it. I had like no desire to try it. And then I ordered the black pepper shrimp and it was really spicy, so I needed something. And so I took a bite and it was delicious. And had the line not been really long, we would have gone back and got more. Yeah. It was so good. So that's my number 1 for this year, replacing my previous number 1, which I just completely knocked off the list.
Yeah, it went from number 1 to honorable mention.
Yep.
Wow.
It was on your list though.
That was on mine. So there's our top 5s right there. Stay tuned for our vlog. We're going to have all about our date night that we did at Food and Wine Festival on our last trip. You'll get an actual review, actual video footage of us eating this food, or at least some of these food items.
I also want to give a quick shout out to Sew My Ears, who created these amazing ears for me. She customized them and I think they turned out amazing. So be sure to check her out if you're interested in some customized ears. That's Sew, S-E-W, My Ears. You can find her on Instagram. And we have a giveaway. We are giving away these babies, Food and Wine ears. I love them. I think that Disney has done a really great job with these ears, and you guys know how much I love ears. So we're going to give away this gorgeous pair of Food and Wine ears. And all you have to do to enter to win this giveaway is subscribe to our channel. Be sure to leave us a comment that you subscribe to our channel and what your favorite thing at Food and Wine Festival was or would be had you been going. And also be sure to like our video. That's all you got to do. This giveaway ends on October 14th at midnight Eastern, so be sure to enter before then, and we will announce the winner on October 15th.
This giveaway is no way associated with Disney, YouTube, or any other possible person who might sue us.
Fact. Thank you for stopping by.
And for the love of the mouse.
Never forget
that it all started
with a mouse.